Happy New Year and welcome to 2019. The last week of 2018 brought a new development with the e-commerce policy being announced by the government. And of course, with it came a lot of confusion of how brands will work online. But then Browntape is here to give you the gift of clarity. Before we talk about the actual policy, let us talk a little more about the business models prevalent in e-commerce today. The first model is the inventory-led model. If your brand is selling online on sites like Amazon and Flipkart, most likely you as a brand is first selling to an intermediary alpha seller entity like Cloudtail or RetailNet, and then those entities are selling to the end consumer on the e-commerce marketplaces like Amazon and Flipkart. And then there is the marketplace model where you, the brand, would directly sell to the end consumer via Amazon or Flipkart, the e-commerce marketplaces. Of course, this can be done in two ways. Either you could ship the product from your own warehouse directly to the end customer, which is the pure marketplace model, or you could be doing it in the FBA or Fulfilled by Amazon or FA, Flipkart Advantage model, where you as a brand keep some of your stock in Amazon and Flipkart warehouses, and then when the orders come, they are shipped to the end consumer from those warehouses. Of course, the product is still owned by you, you're just using their warehousing services. This is the FBA model. Now, if your brand has been selling online through the inventory-led model, which is via entities like Cloudtail and RetailNet, then this new e-commerce policy has many consequences for you. Let us dive in and understand what this policy is now saying. First, the policy says that 100% FDI is only allowed in the e-commerce marketplace model, and that has been well known for many years now. Second, no equity participation allowed by the marketplace in the selling entity, in this case Cloudtail, which is 49% owned by Amazon, and RetailNet, which is owned by Flipkart. So this is a major point. Third, the marketplace cannot exercise control on the inventory. In fact, they've clarified this point further by saying that not more than 25% sales of a selling entity can come from one marketplace or a group. And the group point is important here because Flipkart, Myntra and Jabong are one group. Fourth, no exclusivity to be forced by the marketplace, although it is not very clear that if both the brand and the marketplace want to mutually do something exclusive, are they allowed? It's still to be clarified. Fifth, discounts and cashbacks cannot be influenced by the marketplace. This rule has been in place for some time, but the word cashback has been added because people were circumventing in discounts by cashbacks. Sixth, the contact details of the selling entity need to be clearly made visible on the marketplace to the customer while buying. So these are some of the salient points of the e-commerce policy. Let us now examine how it will impact a brand like you when you're selling online. The no equity participation point and the 25% sales point have direct ramifications for you if you've been selling through the alpha sellers, that is Cloudtail and RetailNet, on Amazon and Flipkart. The future of these models is in a bit of a question mark, and you as a brand need to think about alternate measures. We believe that all brands need to start thinking about directly participating on the marketplace model now. This could be done either through your own warehouse if they are equipped to handle single pieces, orders and so on, or through the FBA or FA model, which are already in place. In fact, we highly recommend that. If you want to make this move from alpha sellers to directly participating on marketplace, Browntape is a great partner to have. The 25% sale point and the exclusivity will have major ramifications for online only brands and private labels of marketplaces, because invariably they will end up having more than 25% share on one marketplace. We can expect a decline on the private label side, which is a great opportunity for homegrown Indian brands to go and capture the market. In fact, if you couple these points with the curve on discounts and cashbacks, it becomes a great level playing field for traditional online plus offline brands, which were finding very difficult to compete only on price on these e-commerce marketplaces. The last part being that the contact details of the seller, which is now in this case the brand, being directly visible on the marketplace and the customer satisfaction being a responsibility of the seller would mean that brands will have to evolve their CRM practices. Marketplace orders need to now flow into an integrated CRM where your call center should be able to pop up the Amazon order and answer any questions. This is something also which can be enabled through the Browntape software. So, this new e-commerce policy we believe should be welcomed by the brands because in the long run it will create a level playing field. Of course, in the short run you might face some operational challenges of moving from the alpha seller model to the marketplace model directly. If you find yourself in that situation, please contact Browntape. We have helped many brands integrate their ERP and CRM practices right into the e-commerce workflow. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you and have a very happy 2019.